What's up guys, Shane here from Fugatech 3D Printing, and today we're doing our 3D printing vlog, episode 3. So what's up guys, welcome back. And today is a good day because it's mail day. But before we get to mail, we're gonna talk about a pretty epic failure that I had a few days ago, well, 2 days ago I guess. And it happened on my G-Tech Persa i3 aluminum. I was printing with Fugatech's PLA filament, and life did not go over so well with that print. So I usually wait until the first 1 to 3 layers goes down until I see infill, and then I walk away. You know, it's been great for me in the past, never really had a problem, except for, you know, once before, but that's just because the print lifted off. But that was my fault. Small print, no brim. Anyways, this is a larger print, and something happened after layer 3. I'm not sure what it is. So the filament grabbed onto the hot end and just started taking it around with it. I wish I would have had my GoPro going for a time lapse of it, because it would have been great, you know, to watch. It really sucked to clean up. So I'm gonna put a picture right here now, and you can see the ball of goo that just gnarled around my hot end. And this is the end product of it. And remember that you know, MK8 I got last week for the G-Tech? That's now on it, because this is just totally trashed. The filament is all up inside the tape here, and it's inside the hot end. It smells like nothing else when this thing heats up. So I salvaged the nozzle, because that was a Swisstech nozzle, micro Swiss nozzle, I'm sorry, it was a micro Swiss nozzle. And this throat is not trash, but it's old. I wanted to replace it anyways, so I'm not gonna worry about it. And the heater, we're just gonna call it a day, and the thermistor as well, we're just gonna call it a day and throw this away, because I'm so upset that happened. And it's the only filament to give me that kind of issue on a large print, especially after I watched several layers go down. So again, not a fun day, but kind of let you guys know that kind of happened, and I'm not happy about it. Okay, so let's see what came in the mail. First up, we got a little box. Oh, and this is gonna be for my new tablet mount that I picked up on eBay. This stuff is super cheap. It's like, this was maybe like $3, and it's just a clamp in order to clamp onto one of the arms on my tripod. That way I can then screw in an arm into this and bring the tablet a little bit closer to me, because right now I'm looking down here. I would like it to be up a little bit near the lens. That way I'm not always like looking down, which I'm sure you guys notice that quite a bit, and this will help out with that. So goodbye. And like I said, just clamps right onto the arm there, and there's 2 different size of threads depending on what type of mount you have. And I believe this is the 1/4" threads, this one we're going to be using. Okay, next is this heated pad. So this one is from 3D Top. It's a 12 volt 280 watt silicone heating pad. So people in the Fugatech group have been talking about the 12 volt silicone pad versus the 120 volt silicone pad. Now this one, since it's 12 volts, can run off of the 12 volt power supply, but it is 280 watts, which is really close to the maximum for the stock power supply. Right now my power supply is turned up to 14 volts, or like 3.8 volts roughly there, and that is just so to try and get the stock heat bed to heat up a little bit faster. But people said that if you take it back down to 12 volts, you put this on there, you're gonna hit 80 degrees in about 5 minutes, which sounds fantastic. And I really want to give this a shot, but in order to use something like this, you need to have some cork boards. So here's a package of corks. This was, there's 4 sheets in here, maybe $3, $4, super cheap stuff. And you need this because on the back of the pad here, it actually, you know, is not flat. These cords don't go into the very end of it. So you need to use the cork and cut away a bit of it, so that it can lay on the board, on the original heated bed flat, and that way you don't have like this bow that you see here. That would just be nice and flat. So this is gonna be an upcoming video just on this, and as you can see, the cork fits perfectly on there. It's 12 by 12, and we're gonna have a video on this real soon, and so we're gonna test it out and see if it works. Okay, so you guys saw my July MakerBox video, and I had tagged the companies that sent me filament that were in that, and to see if they saw it. A couple of them liked it, and I'd already sent out a few emails to some of those companies. Well, they went ahead and replied, and the first one to reply back to me was Futura, and they decided to send me a box of their green HD glass filament. And this is crazy stuff. It has like glass in it, I guess, and this is gonna be an upcoming review. So real quick about it, this is green, okay? It's FDA compliant, cool. The color is blinded light green. Print temps 195 to 225 Celsius. So this is their HD glass, and this should, you know, print out pretty cool. So I'm real excited for this. This is going to be an upcoming review on this in the future. On topic of filament, we have a box here from Foxmart. So they saw my review of their Foxmart sample pack and they said, hey, we want to send you some filament. What do you want? I said, you know what? Some wood filament would be fantastic because I really, really want to try it out. And this is their 1.75 millimeter PLA based wood filament. And it is a 0.8 kilogram spool. It's not a full spool. So it's a much darker wood than the Futura wood was. It's much darker in there, if you can see that. And again, this is going to have its own review coming up in the very near future. And the last bit of filament is this. It's super generic looking 3D printer filament. This is actually FunFlag PLA. So there are several, I shouldn't say several, there's a ton of people talking in the 3D printer groups about this FunFlag PLA. This stuff is cheap. This stuff is not just cheap, it's real cheap. It's $8, free shipping cheap. So you know what, people are talking about it and they're getting good prints out of it. So you know what, we have to try it out. So I picked up red and I picked up blue. So we're gonna have a review on this in the near future. Okay, let's talk audio a little bit. So right now I'm using my Rode video mic and it does really good sound. I like it. I have a little bit of echo here in my room because there's not a lot in it yet, but there will be in the future. I want to start doing some features of just quick prints, and it's just going to be me talking through settings, how to print real small things, big things, how to use glass, maybe how to use glue, hairspray, maybe some build tack or other things on your print bed. And also just to do general printing, like, hey, I printed this and I'm going to walk you through the steps. So I can't really do that with this microphone, and my lavalier microphone is not really great. It's okay, but it has a left and a right, and you have to have it centered on yours. I actually noticed it's actually for like a tie. So it doesn't work out very well. I like this microphone, but I wanted something better. So money's tight for this because I'm just starting out. I didn't want to go all out. So I picked up a Neewer microphone stand and mic, along with a amplifier here. So a phantom power supply. So this is so that I can run the microphone right into the camera and I don't have to worry about post-processing two separate streams because I'm definitely not that good at any of this yet. So we have the cable for that, we have the phantom power. Let's take a look at the microphone. As always, gotta have the knife. Okay, so we've got the mic here. This is our pop filter. So, I mean, a lot of people say I should be using a pop filter. There's a filter on here, and I have a dead cat on my Rode video mic, and that really helps out with some of the extra sound. Like earlier, the dryer was running, so you might have heard a little of that, but it's off now. It'll be better. But this is supposed to help out a lot with your audio, with, you know, speaking straight into it because it's gonna be close to your mouth. So here we have the stabilizer. So this is for if your microphone moves at all during sound or during recording, that you're not going to get any of the vibrations from that. And it's like a It's almost like a crazy binder clip. See that there? To open it up and slide it in there. That's pretty interesting. You know, I've never owned one of these before, so this is all really new to me. Again, I started with something. This has amazing reviews on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below for it, but you know, let's try it out. Another cable. So this is going to be so I can plug into from the microphone into the Phantom power, and the Phantom power will plug into my camera. Clamp. Here's the microphone. So this is the Neewer N700 mic. So we just plug right into there, and there it is. So here's the, you know, foam filter that goes right on top of the microphone, and then here's the boom arm. So I mean, I looked around a lot, and people said this was really easy to move, and it's really easy to position. It's very stable once you get it to where you want it to be. So let's hook it up and see how it sounds real quick once I figure out how to do that. Oh look, a manual. Nope. A little stiff. I'm sure once you work it out a little bit, that'll be all right. Put this on the microphone here, like so. That's on there. Oh, there's that. Take this off. Screws on just like so. Tighten these up a little bit so they don't fall off on me here. That would be bad. Okay, so that's on there nice and tight. Now for the pop filter. All right, so now that we have that part together, I think that's right. Let's hook it in the camera and see how it sounds. Okay, well, I see here on my tablet that I have audio coming out of the microphone. I have power on the Phantom power brick, which means there's power to that. So, I mean, so this is the Neewer NW700 microphone. And, you know, we'll see how this works in post-processing because I'm, again, going straight into my camera. We'll see how it sounds. If this is better, I might end up use this for more of these vlog styles. Or maybe just in general, instead of using a shotgun mic on top of my camera, I'm trying to get nice, crisp audio for everyone to listen to, and so that you can understand me. And you know, I've always heard from YouTubers everywhere, audio is the key. Nice, crisp, clean audio is what really will bring people in to listen to your video. If there's stuff going on all over the place, no one's going to want to listen to what you're saying, and that's, you know, not what I'm going for here. I'm going for here to share things with you, and I will do whatever is in my power to make sure that everyone enjoys listening to what I have to say. So this is it, guys. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. We're at about 70 subscribers now. We're getting really close to the 100 goal that I have. Let's keep it up, and as always, happy printing.